right. Let's see here. All right, welcome everyone to the Kim Master Agency call. Great to see your faces, and I hope you had a great weekend. Our agency is a collection of all the agencies that you see on the screen. So we have Bo Hirschfield, Crew Peterson, Stefan Brennis, and we have also Frank Brennis, Landry Peterson, and the new SAO Jericho and Gina De Rosario. And as we get started, something that I just wanted to share, we had some loss in our Symmetry family. Magnus, you guys might have met him at conference. Just incredible, incredible guy. And his mom and his brother both passed away.
Oh, wow.
So he's going through a lot. And so keep him in your prayers. And you know how it is. It's when you lose a family member, it just everything feels like it's crashing down on you. And to have two losses, it's such a sad thing. And sending our condolences to the family. And yeah, and we had some people who are not feeling well and health wise, so pray for them as well. And actually, Amanda's not feeling well today, so she's resting. And there's a lot of illnesses and losses, so pray for everyone. And this is the Kim Master Agency leadership team. So you have the agency owners, as you can see on the top, and also you have your key leaders and you have your team leaders. So if you don't know who your leaders are, talk to the person who brought you into this company, and you need to know who your agency owner is. That's the person that's going to help you get contracted with the carriers and also mentor you. Of course, the people who bring you in can mentor you, but you want to know your agency owners. They're going to be your direct manager in a way. All right. And Symmetry Fall Tour, this is the most recent ones that got updated. So we have a Dallas, Texas one, which is October 30th. That's coming up pretty soon in the next 3 weeks or so. If you're in that area, I highly encourage you to make it out there. Something about these events, it's just different. And it's not just, and Symmetry is not about the rah-rah. That's one thing that I love about Symmetry. It's not about, oh, how awesome, I am and how much money I make. It's not about that, right? It's about learning and it's associating with the people who are really successful in this business, and you get inspired. You hear their story, you also see their success, and that is the momentum and the energy that you want to bring to your business, right? So Texas is the closest one, and we have a Phoenix, Arizona one, November 6th. There is Philadelphia in the Pennsylvania area, November 20th. And then we have Atlanta, Georgia, which is December 11th. And this is something that we are planning, just so I didn't put it on here yet because it's not official, but we're planning to do a Christmas boot camp slash symmetry fall winter tour in Vegas. We're gonna do it around the December 15th area, that time frame. So if you're in the area, we'd love for you to come and join us. After the great trainings, we actually invite you to our home office and you can enjoy an awesome meals. The famous Korean fried chicken. I don't know if you guys had it. Magic Sprinkle. It's one of our agents' favorite. They go crazy. I mean, Frank, you tried it, right? Magic Sprinkles?
Oh, it's the best. People
Yeah.
don't understand. Korean food is, I think
Yeah.
it's better in Japanese, bro. Oh, man.
Hey, and there's Filipino food there. We're gonna have a bunch of different foods.
Will
So
we have the
I'd
live
love to be
octopus
there.
that sticks to
Yeah.
your, will we
Yeah.
have it? Can you tell
Yep.
them?
Yep. That's what we're
You
gonna
should
have.
post it. You should
Yeah,
post
for
it.
sure. Yeah, we will. So yeah, just get yourself engaged with the different events that's happening. Okay. And then accountability call. So this is something that Stephanie, if you want to talk about this, I know you were on this morning too. What do you like about this call? Why is this important to join?
Sure, absolutely. It's an incredible call, guys. If you, it's really people that are struggling just like you are, that are going through the same journey you are. And I'll tell you, it's just it's an incredible call because it's only 15 minutes. That's
Mm,
it. 15 minutes. You're going to hear someone share what they're doing, where they were at, what they did to get results. So it's real accountability. And then what we do is we break off with my team in literally accountability pods and have an accountability sheet that we just go over what your numbers are, right? So one thing is a rah-rah, and then the next thing is putting in action, right?
mm,
So are you holding yourself accountable every day? Are you making the dials? Are you making appointments? They talk about 10 sits, 10 appointments a week, right? To
yeah.
really make this business work for you, right? Are you doing the sits? Are you doing the lead investment? Are you doing this? So and it's just a group that I'm doing it with my group, and we're just getting stronger. We're growing. We're seeing results. There's a camaraderie in there, and it's incredible because you're hearing from the best people in the company that are winning. And
Yeah.
Jim Larson hosted. He hosted it today, but he has different speakers that are just on fire, and it's
Yeah.
incredible. I probably think it's one of the most valuable calls, and it's only 15 minutes
Yeah.
every
15
day,
minutes.
Monday through Friday.
That's
If
it.
you're on the East Coast, it's 9 to 9:15. If you're on the West Coast, it's a little tougher, right? It's
Mhm.
from 6 to 6:15, but it's definitely worth it. So
Yeah,
every day.
great way to start your day, right, Stefan? I think
Yeah.
it's just accountability, and as soon as you wake up, you listen to people that are making it happen, and that rubs off on you, right? So yeah, let's plug in. And the Kim Master Agency 60-day challenge. So this is still going strong. And I think what I've really noticed just from myself too is that consistency of doing something over and over again, there is something like magical about that, right? It makes you more focused, it makes you feel better, just your body feels better, your mind becomes more positive, and these are the things that you should be working on a daily basis. And nobody's really perfect, right? You wanna, even if you miss the day or miss a couple of things in a day, it's okay. It's just to help you to become more consistent with these things and help you grow your business. So 45-minute exercise, it could be just walking around the neighborhood, right? Or listening to a podcast while you're walking around. You could be going to the gym, right? Read 10 pages of the book that you choose. It could be for personal growth, business, or mindset, right? And then drink 2 liters of water. So keeping yourself hydrated. I saw a funny video on I think it was YouTube. This guy hasn't drank water, a single cup of water in the last like 5 years. Only drinks soda, only drinks like energy drinks, nothing. So no sip of water in the last 5 years. And when he tried to drink water, he almost threw up. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, right? How water, they say it's one of the most important things for us, and people don't do it. So why don't you challenge yourself to just drink more, right? And that's gonna help you be better physically and also mentally. Number four, no alcohol or give up a vice. So if you don't drink alcohol, it's okay. If you have something that you wanted to give up, but it's tough, make that a goal, one day at a time. And three, gratitudes. So think about what we're grateful for. I'm just looking at this, and man, when I heard Magnus family members passed away, I started thinking about my parents and my family. It's like time is so short. We're here for not for a very long time. And, we want to be grateful for the people that you have around you, whether it's your family, whether it's your business, whatever that is, right? Write that out. Three daily business action items. What is that? What is going to help you to keep your business growing consistently? Write through three things down. It could be sending out text message to a potential recruit. It could be sending out a text message to somebody that maybe might be interested to get some life insurance in your family, right? Whatever that is, just do one at a time and you'll get there. And Symmetry Financial Corporate Overview. Frank, if you want to go over this and what to
Super
expect,
fired up,
that'd be
super
awesome.
fired up. We're going to keep doing this, guys, and we're going to keep asking each and every one of you that, listen, you don't have to do the heavy lifting. Just let the system do the heavy lifting for you, and that is invite. Part of the goal is you need to get a running buddy here in this business. And what better way to get a running buddy than a friend or a family member? Maybe you don't want a family member. Maybe you want an old college buddy that you had. So invite them. Let them do the heavy lifting. Don't trip up on the words. Let the system do it. And Stefan's going to be hosting it with me today, I hope. If not, not a problem. But what we want to do is every Monday, we're creating a community that we have every Monday. And the more people we have on there, the better. And what we will be doing, Sean, I think we
Hmm.
just stages of it is whoever brings in the most
Hmm.
will probably have a prize. And we're thinking, I don't know, maybe a
Yeah.
book on how to grow your business or something. But definitely super excited that people, it's starting to catch on, right, Sean? People are starting to
Yeah.
come. I had one of your guys, gosh, Tom, what's his name? Thomas. He had three people on, man. He was,
Wow.
he had
That's
three people
amazing.
on doing the business.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, I don't even have to talk about this. So, guys, it's awesome. So awesome. So,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Frank. And this is like the leaders giving back, right? These are the things that you can plug them into, and you don't have to do much. Just send them a text and say, "Hey, we have one of our top leaders going to go over a Symmetry corporate overview. Plug in, it's free, and you get a chance to see if this is for you or not. If it's for them, that might be changing their life. If it's not for them, it's okay. What's the worst thing? They spent an hour to learn about our company. That's it. Okay, so be
Hey, We,
intentional.
we try to be within 45 minutes. Sometimes it
Yeah.
runs. We have people asking questions, but it's cool, man. I mean, we get the whole do the whole thing, and then for all the up and coming leaders, hey, let's jump in, get really good at your craft because you guys are going to be doing this too
Yes.
outside, not just here, but maybe outside. Maybe we'll do like we weren't we the first ones to do a corporate overview, Sean?
Yeah.
Like we were the
Absolutely.
first ones in all of Symmetry to do it
Yeah.
in Pasadena. We didn't know what we were doing,
No.
but we had that zeal. We wanted to help people, and man, we were bringing people on. So let's create that zeal again
Yeah,
for
we
them.
should do more of that, Frank. Let's do another
Yeah,
one in
let's go.
California. Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it. And talk about the business development session. What can people expect?
Yeah, so originally we got to start somewhere, right? There's a lot of agents that come, they get their license, and they're here because they're lacking money. Well, I want to teach you guys how to self-fund this business. Who believes here that you need some type of funding to do this business, right? We all do.
Hmm.
And then what you have the zeal to do it, you have the willpower to do it, you want to do it, but you just don't have the funds to do it. So we're going to go from step A, from soup to nuts on this whole thing. Let's fund your business. Let's do what Sean Kim did, what Frank Brennis did, what Bo did, what Stefan did, all the exceptional people. Like, let's do what they did and then reinvest back into the business and then find a running buddy to do the same thing with. And again, it's just a reinforcement of the business that we're unlocking those five streams of income. Five. Okay, so I will teach you guys how to speak to people, correct, like to be very speak truth to them, to go, hey, listen, one business, five streams of income, and then just keep perspective on these things. Because remember, I think did I post this, Sean, that our industry, like honestly, is one of the few industries that ever has residual income and
Hmm.
override income, which no
Yeah.
other industry, with the exception of I think if you're an actor, right, Seven, you get royalties or something like that, but no other industry. So how awesome is it that we have that? And I'm here to help and share with you guys in along this journey. And listen, it's tough, right? But you know, it's tougher when you do it alone. So we invite you to come on board. Thank you, Sean.
Awesome. Thanks, Frank. And Stefan, if you can go over the sales mastery, that'll be amazing. And the next slide for your script training as well.
Yes, awesome. Thanks, Sean. All
Hmm.
right. So this is every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and all do scenarios, mindset, but it's really all about the fundamentals. But most importantly is, once you know your stuff and you do it repetition to repetition, then that's when the mastery takes place. They say you should sit with, let's say, with 1,000 people, right? Or it takes what 10,000 hours to be a professional. I'm not sure what metric it is, but this is all about mastering the mundane, everything that's repetitive. You got to master that. Just be really good at that. Really good at your craft, And there's certain techniques that I cover as well. But pretty good class. It's every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's 1 p.m. West Coast time. And then on Mondays, I think that slide should be first, Sean. So it's this Monday at 2 o'clock. We're doing script training. So we have rebuttals. We got to know your rebuttals, right? You got to know your scripts. You got to know your objections. You know how to respond. And the more you respond with confidence, without hesitation, the more you're going to get the results that you're looking for in order to be successful here. So that's if you're not invited to this, make sure that if it's your first time here, that you print out all the sheets. There's a lot of stuff on there, right? These are just symmetry rebuttals, right? And the scripts, bonus lead scripts. But you definitely want to be invited to this course. That's this Monday, and we do 1 hour. We just read the script, read the objections, and we read the script and read the objections. So very valuable call. And this shouldn't be the only time reading the script. You should be reading it every day, right? This is what's going to make you money. So it's all about knowing your stuff.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, these trainings are invaluable, right? If you are struggling to have clients show up to your appointment or to close the appointment, all these things are going to be taught in these trainings. So take advantage of it, right? If these are like courses out there, I'm telling you, it will cost thousands of dollars to just learn these know-hows. All right. And Stefan is one of the highest producing agent in all of Kim Master Agency and also in Symmetry as well. So make sure you plug in. All right. And Elite Training with Sean Kim. So this is about 30 minutes every Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And I teach on a particular product or maybe like an illustration. I did some IUL and annuity illustrations as well. I'm really kind of teaching you more of the advanced stuff. So if Stefan is teaching more of the training of the scripts, right? What to say and things like that for mortgage protection. I'm teaching more about like a specific product and more of the illustrations, more in-depth illustrations. So it's both are great trainings, guys. All right. And then we have the dial room bingo. This is every Saturday. And I got the screenshots from, I think it was Jessica. I think Jessica sent the screenshot, and then Kurt sent me a screenshot of actually Jessica Simpson winning the bingo. So she did the bingo. And so the way it works is there is a bingo card which you can cross off as you dial. And when you actually get a bingo, then you can win a gift card. Okay. And if you want to participate, this is every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific or 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. And it's on the SFG Dojo. And I wanted to show you something. This is like Jessica doing it, right? If you were to get a client say, "Oh, I won't qualify." If you were to overcome that objection, then you cross it off, right? I already have it taken care of. That's a common objection. Then you're able to overcome and you cross it off. So these are the ways you can get better with your craft and make it fun. Okay? So just wanted to share this with you so you can see what the actual bingo card looks like. And the SNA swag bag. Actually, let's go ahead and do this real quick. I wanted to do the bingo spin the wheel. So Jessica Simpson already wins the $15 Starbucks gift card, but I wanted to also do a spin the wheel for people just showed up, who showed up. Okay, so that's I'm gonna go ahead and remove Jessica since she won the bingo. And let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's see who wins. Oh, okay, I thought we removed Jessica. So this is what we're gonna do. It was, I think it was Rosario if we didn't have Jessica. So we're gonna go ahead and give it to Rosario on this one. So we're gonna send her a gift card. I thought I took out Jessica,
I was
didn't I?
here.
Yeah, so Jessica, you're gonna get one anyways. Congratulations to you. And also we're gonna have a Rosario. So we're gonna go ahead and get those sent out. So congratulations to you both. All right. Then let's go back quick.
How much is the gift card, Sean?
$15 gift card.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Bam.
you could have a double venti caramel frappuccino or what, I don't know all the terms with it.
Can't do that. We're doing the 60-day run, bro.
I
We
know
can't.
that's right.
We
Okay,
have to
guys.
fit
Thanks a
this, guys.
lot.
Yeah,
Maybe they
just
can buy
do just
some.
drink black coffee, guys, okay?
They'll save it for Christmas
Yeah,
Day,
there you
or
go.
day
What's
before
the
Christmas.
essential? What's that other water that? What's that water, bro? The one that's in Tahiti or something? Buy that expensive water.
Fiji,
Fiji.
Fiji.
Did
That's
you
a
want-
Fiji water. That's it.
Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, plug in, have fun, make your dial, set up appointments, and every time agents are doing this, I see on the WhatsApp group, ding, 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 agents are setting up appointments. So plug in. Okay, SNA swag bag. So this is still going on. If you are a new agent and if you haven't written 6 app in the first 6 weeks yet, make that happen. And Amanda will curate a special bag and send it to you directly to your home. And there's some awesome gifts, snacks. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you don't know how to do this yet, talk to your leaders, and then they're going to help you to hit this SNA. And SNA, the reason why we start doing this is because agents who do 6 app in the first 6 weeks, they have a really high chance of becoming successful in this business, and you're most likely going to be here a year from now. Okay, so we're helping you to get to make more money, but also help you to be more successful in this business. And these are the people who already have registered for Ignite. They already have sent the Venmo, and I already purchased the 30 package deal so that agents can get a better price. It's $299 usually, but we can get it for almost half off. So Sean and Amanda Kim, Crew Peterson, Kat Cusick, Millicent Stewart, Marco Scolari, Drake Stratton, and Landry Peterson is already committed. So we'll definitely see you guys in Dallas. So the actual conference, Ignite conference, is between March 16th to the 18th, and it's at a Hilton in Dallas, Texas. And the ticket is only $159. Okay, it's not $299. So you're saving a lot of money on that because I bought a bulk of it to give you a better deal. And you can just send it to me via Venmo using this QR code, or you can just send it to me via Zelle, and that's my cell phone number right there. All right. And yeah, also, I think Kurt mentioned it. We want to start booking the room as well. So if you purchase the ticket, start booking the room at the Hilton Anatoly. Okay.
Do you
I
know if
love
they
that
have any
QR
deals
code.
for? Do they have any deals for us at the hotel?
Yeah, so I think the price was actually really reasonable. When you just go online, it was really reasonable. I think it was like $120 or something like that, 120, $150. So the price is pretty good. So yeah, go ahead and get it booked. What are we gonna say, Frank?
No, I screenshotted that. That's an awesome slide because you could just scan that, man. I
Yeah,
just did that. I've been meaning to do that. So
yeah,
it's done. Check your Venmo, bro.
yeah.
Boom.
And then
Hey,
Ignite,
Sean,
yeah,
Yeah, you can
I
add me
checked.
too, Sean. I just put mine in there. I
awesome.
just sent you.
I just I checked the rooms and there were like 3 bills a night. So I don't know if you know of any deal there, but I have
Well,
not
let's
seen a
talk
deal
about
there.
maybe an Airbnb or something. I don't know for
Yeah,
some people.
okay.
We'll
Yeah,
create.
I'm gonna post it up here for the next week. I'll have the link up there. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. And newly onboarded agents of the week. So, wow, look at this. Frank Brennis agency. We have 3 recruits. Heidi Baitler, direct to Kat Cusick. Joshua Walls, direct to Frank Brennis. And Anthony, oh, I'm not gonna try. I think he's on the call. Anthony, can you tell us how to pronounce it correctly?
Last name Rehumbiza.
That's
Rehumbiza.
it.
Okay, that's a really
Yes.
cool name. Yeah, I didn't want
Better,
to butcher
know that name. You're gonna say it a lot. We're gonna say it a
it.
lot. Let's go.
And he's direct to Gale.
Yep, he's direct
Oh,
to
that's
Gala. He's recruiting.
awesome.
He's on a
Yeah.
tear, man.
Gala's doing awesome. Yeah. And yeah, welcome. And then Hirschfield Agency, we have 3 recruits as well. Gene Marcellus, direct to Christopher Trella, Oliver Megant, to direct to Rose Vincent and Stefan, or not, see, I messed it up. Steven Santora, direct to Blake Olson. So welcome to the team, everyone. And first time writers of the week. This one is also a cool name. Shamiki Carlton in the Landry Peterson Agency. Ricky Calpito in the Landry Peterson Agency. And Tolu Ojo. I know Tolu in the Frank Brandis Agency. All welcome and congratulations to your first application. So we have the first time writers spin the wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that up real quick. New writer spin the wheel. And let's see who will be the winner today. So, Tolu and Ricky. Let's see. Okay, so congratulations to you. I wish I know how to say it correctly. Shamiki, just correct me if I'm wrong, but congratulations to you. And we'll go ahead and get that $50 lead credit deposited into your opt, and you can use it to purchase any leads available in the system. So congrats. All right. And let me just go back here. So agents who are brand new, who are on this call, if you haven't written an application yet, go ahead and do that, and your name will go on the new writer spin the wheel and have a chance to win the $50 lead credit. And let's go over some agents of the day. So we have Israel Salinas, Jory Mills, Ed Garcia, Bo Hirschfield, and number one was Ashton Hart, 6,030 APV in a day. Wow, let's go. And then we have September 30th, we have Thomas Prouse, Rose Vincent, Christopher Trella, June Ferrere, and Jason Powers with 7,500. I think this was maxed out. It was bigger than this. It's over 10,000. 7,500 capped APB. Great job. And October 1st, we have Stefan Brennis, Bo Hirschfield, Christopher Trella, Jericho and Gino de Rosario, and number one was Jessica Jackson, 1,502. Awesome, Jessica. And then October 2nd, we have Erin Callahan, Stefan Brennis, Blake Olson, Bo Hirschfield, and number one was Kathy Rizzo, 2,554.
Kathy.
See? And October 3rd, we have Marlon Castaneda, Ryan Hilliard, Thomas Prouse, Bo Hirschfield, and number one is Liz Tupo with 2,561. Great job, Liz. October 4th, we have Marco Scolari, Angelica Lopez. Oh, great to see Angelica back. And Christopher Trella, 1925. Christopher's killing it in the Bo Hirschfield agency. So these are the three agents who are the weekend warrior, agents who have written at least one application. So weekend warrior spin the wheel. Any agents who submit at least one application, you get to have your name on the wheel to win a $50 lead credit. So let me go ahead and put this in here. We have Marco, Angelica, and Chris Trello. Okay. Spin it real quick. All right. Angelica Lopez, congratulations to you. You win
She
a
works full
$50
time. She
lead
works full
credit.
time.
Oh,
So yeah, she works full time right now. She works at a government job. So I just sent her the screenshot, and she is fired up. So
oh, that's awesome. Yeah, 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 great.
so
Yeah,
it's
congrats,
a
Angelica.
$50. What is it? The gift certificate?
No, it's a $50 lead credit.
Oh,
Yeah, it
$50.
gets directly deposited into their opt so they can purchase leads. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and celebrate the other agents. So September 2025, top 10 APV producers. We have Kurt Stiffel, Drake Stratton, Aaron Callahan, Charles Malone, Liz Tupo, Jason Powers, Ryan Hillier. These are 20K Club. Bo Hirschfield, Nora Fermento, 30K Club, and Stefan Brennis, almost 40,000, 38,702, number one agent. Wow, great job. Great numbers, guys. Congrats. And then let's look at the September submit numbers based on the leadership levels. So we have team leader submit. We had Nora Fermento was the #1 team leader, just edging out Jason Powers by like 200 APV. Congratulations, Nora. She's definitely on track to become a key leader. And then key leader category, we have Jessica Jackson, 42,609. That's agency owner numbers right there. That's incredible, Jessica. Great job there. And then agency owner base shops. Wow, Frank, you're pretty neck to neck with Bo Hirschfield. Bo Hirschfield,
Bro,
113,204 APV.
Bo's a beast, bro. I can't hang, but hey, we're trying. We're
Yeah,
trying.
yeah. Wow, that's incredible. Uh,
Wow.
Congratulations. Talking about growth. And then 2025 top 50 APV producers for the year. We're doing this so that, right now we're 3 quarters in, and there's only 3 months left of the year. Okay. So this is the standing so far. So we have Rose Vincent, Joy Bukacek, Gale Bentivoglio, Millicent Stewart, Magnus Echendu, Tyler Harper, Kurt Stiffel, Caitlin Crawford, Blake Olson, Charles Malone, Sherry Fox, Ryan Hilliard, Aaron Callahan, Tanner Redding, Veronica Sanchez, Jericho and Gino De Rosario, Sean Kim, Dan Davies, Ashton Hart, Drake Stratton, and top 10, Chris Trella, Frank Brennis, Kanyan Ojo, Landry Peterson, Kat Cusick, and look at it, top 5 all over 100K. Jessica Jackson, 116,000. Jason Powers, 137,000. Nora Fermento, 154,000. Stefan Brennis, 372,000. And Bo Hirschfield edging out 388,000 for the year to date. Remember, there's 3 months left, and you can be on the top of the leaderboard. So let's go for it. Future agency owners. So these are future agency owners. These are teams that are really doing well and going for the next level. So we have Team Veronica, Team Ashton, Team Gloria, Team Tanner, Team Jason, Team Nora, and we have Team Annabelle, Team Henry, Team Kat, Team Drake, and Team Jessica. Look at that. So, yeah,
Right.
congratulations to these future agency owners. Can't wait to see you guys
These are
join the
great.
agency club.
Sean, I really love that slide, man. That's a
Yeah,
great slide. That is
yeah,
awesome, man.
Beautiful. This is what we
Good
want.
job. Good job putting that together, man. That is
yeah,
awesome.
absolutely.
I
Yeah,
love that slide, man. That's incredible.
Woo!
yeah.
Look
Let's
at
build
that.
this
Let's
up.
go,
I want to
guys. Let's
see
go,
30 of
team.
people right here. 30 people on this slide. Let's go.
Yeah. Who's first to hit AO? Let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If we
Beautiful.
have a couple
Thanks.
people pretty close.
Good
Yeah.
job on that slide, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
Awesome. Let's go over some numbers real quick. I know that let me just double check here because we had crew. Crew, are you available real quick? I don't know if he's on the call. Yeah, so let me go over real quick. I know Landry's doing he's at school doing like parent teacher things. So Crew Peterson, 409 APV, one unique writer, one application. Community Base Shop, we have Veronica Sanchez, Marlon Castaneda, 3008 APV, two unique writers, four apps. And Stefan, if you can go over your base shop numbers, that'll be amazing.
Sure. All right, great. Awesome. I love to see some more writers on the board. So shout out to Jared Heckenmeyer. All right. We got Rosario on the board. Rosario's committing to one app a week at least. She's on it. She's on the accountability call with me. I love seeing her grow. She's putting in the work. And they got Kathy Rizzo, they're running buddies. So those two, and we have Israel at 1,654, direct to Henry. We got Kathy Spinoza, direct to me. Rizzo, that should be her name, Rizzo. And then myself, there's truly at 5 apps. So really excited about my growth here. And I'm excited to get my team up and running and off to the races here shortly. So good job, guys. Good job, team. Let's do better this coming up week.
Awesome. Yes. And Jericho, are you on the call? Let's see if he's
Good morning, Sean. How you doing?
Hey, good. Jericho,
Uh,
yeah, would love for you
y-
to go over the Del Rosario
yes,
agency numbers.
absolutely. We have a big shout out to this top five for this month. We have Bernardo Ariola, which is $181. Jericho, that's me, 1,302. We have the new agent, Lisbeth Tupo, 2,561. Bernadette Eusebio, I've always seen her always on the leaders board. So this is the result is $3,048. And Nora Formento, which is unstoppable, which is 3,443. Congratulations to everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for going over that. And Frank Brenna's Space Shop.
All
Frank, would you
right.
be able to go over this?
Yeah, brand new rider. We love this. To Lupe Ojo, 128. Cat Kusage, 583. Millie, 726. Myself, 894. Kanyan, she's out. She's abroad right now, and she's still producing
In
940.
Israel, right? In Israel, and she's still writing applications.
He was
Man,
there for the high holy holidays, and man, cool experience. 933. Jessica Jackson, 1502. Galeazzo Bentivoglio, 1601. Edward Garcia. Hey man, Ed, look at you. 2531. Ryan, the Bishop Hilliard, 3810. And Esther Ojo. It's Ojo or Ojo?
Ocho.
5,231. Cats team is blowing up. Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, that's amazing. And look at it. Three Ojos. Look at that. Tolo, Kanye, Esther. Love seeing family. This
Looks
is
like a
family
team. Looks
business.
like a team lead there, huh?
Yeah, let's go. Awesome. And I'll go with the Landry Peterson agency numbers. 25,491 APV, 10 unique writers, 2 new writers, and 21 applications. We have Ricky Calpito, Amari Stevens, Marco Scolari, Stephen Connors, Shemaki Calton, Jory Mills, Drake Stratton, June Ferrere, and Thomas Prouse. Wow, 7 apps. Look at that. Ashton Hart, number 1 agent in the Landry Peterson agency. Congratulations to the Peterson team. Hirschfield agency. Stefan, you want to go over this for me?
Look at that, whopping 39,000, right? 8 riders, 23 apps. We got Blake Olson at 1,191. We got Dimitri Vincent at 1,427. We got Aaron Callahan at 1,542. Rose Vincent, who recruited Dimitri Vincent, right? So she's building a team there. We got Erica Laughlin at 2,039.
I'll talk to you when
Uh,
I get off of it, okay?
Christopher Trella, if you can just mute Harry
Okay.
there. All right.
Thank you.
Christopher Trella at 4,206. He's got to get a life hat, right, Chris? And then we have Jason Powers at 7,000, capped out at 7,000. And look at Bo Hirschfield coming in huge, coming in
Wow.
big with some monster apps. Beginning of the month at 19,399. So number 1 base shop, Bo Hirschfield. Who's going to overtake him?
Wow.
A lot of momentum. Let's go. All right.
Awesome.
39,235, 8 riders, 23 apps. Great job.
Big money, big building.
Yeah. I mean, that's about building, right? There used to be a time where he was the only agent on his team, and look at this.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
this is duplication.
Go.
Top 10 APV producers for the week. We have Nora Fermento, Stefan Brennis, Ryan Hilliard, June Ferrere, Christopher Trella, Esther Ojo, Thomas Prouse, Ashton Hart, Jason Powers, and number 1, Bo Hirschfield, 19,399. Great week. And then top app count producers, Nora Fermento, June Ferrere, Rose Vincent, Drake Stratton, and Erin Callahan and Christopher Trella with 4 apps. And then Stefan Brennis, Ryan Hillier with 5 applications, and Thomas Prowse with 7 apps, and Bo Hirschfield with 8 apps. And shout out to Thomas Prowse. He's a pretty new agent, right? He's been only here for a month or two, and that's 7 apps already in a week. He's definitely
And he's building, bro. He's
He's the real
building.
deal.
too.
Thomas
Yes.
is the real deal.
He's
Yeah.
the real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah. It's the business owner mindset. He's a business owner and he's
Oh.
treating this as a business. That's very important, guys. Treat this as a business. This is not just a job. This is a business. Top agency builders for week 1, October. So team leaders, number 1 was Jason Powers, 12,897 with 3 apps. Key leaders, number 1 was Drake Stratton, 20,510 with 16 apps. And in the agency owners, Bo Hirschfield was the number 1 agency owner, 39,235 with 25 applications. And top 20 producers. So this is just for October. So we have Veronica Sanchez, Rose Vincent, Erica Laughlin, Marco Scolari, Jory Mills, Ed Garcia, Kathy Rizzo, Liz DePoe, Bernadette Eusebio, Drake Stratton. Top 10, Nora Fermento, Stefan Brennis, Ryan Hilliard, June Ferrere, Esther Ojo, Thomas Prouse, Ashton Hart, Christopher Trella, Jason Powers, and number 1 is Bo Hirschfield. And Stefan, I wanted to talk about this real quick. I think the accountability call this morning, you talked about how people can fund their business and start this business by accessing the warm market. Can we talk about that real quick? What are some
Yeah,
of the different things?
I don't want to take credit for it, but the credit goes to Frank's been saying this for a while,
Mhm.
and what's cool is that, corporate was starting to do that. If you notice at conference, right, they're just like, hey, utilize the market, which is our practice company talked about that, and there's something to be said about that. And, Frank and I have been having discussions as like, hey, you can fund, he's got a pretty cool, slogan. Like, well, what do you say, Frank? What do you say, Frank?
So every Tuesday we have a class on this. Love you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, it's
Fund
cool.
your business. You
Oh yeah,
need funds. In order for you to generate income here, you're going to need a
Mhm.
source of funds. So you can either buy leads that you have additional money to do that. But most people, you can look at your backyard. You can look at all these top 25. And then when doing that, you want to also go one step further and you want to get a running buddy with you. Just want to get a running buddy. So we talk about this on Tuesdays, but yeah, Seven, go ahead, man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just really everything that Frank was saying is what, that's how Jim Larson actually funded his business because he was in really bad shape. He was like, hey, you do the dials. It's not about getting good at leads. It's about getting good at just being a business, in life insurance professional, right?
Mhm.
What do life insurance professionals do? They care about protecting families. So you get the leads, because it's not about being good at leads, it's about being good at being a professional what you're doing, like reaching out to people. You dial the leads and you dial warm market. Hey, let them know you're in business, right? What's the first thing that real estate people do is they let people know they're in business, right? When you're in the market for selling a house or buying a house, I can help you, right? So he did that very adamant, and he's like, he was in bad shape. His wife had to go back to work. He was like, wasn't sure he was going to make it, but he continued to work as more market along with the leads that he really couldn't really afford. And he just did it continuously and literally outreach, making phone calls, like letting people know that you're in business, right? Next,
Mhm.
is there a next slide, Sean? So it's a system of reach 50 dials, 50 phone calls, and here's what the text message looks like, right? It's like, hey, send a text. Hey, Sean, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing awesome, man. Look, I'm reaching out to introduce myself to my friends, family, and network as a life insurance broker. This is a new profession for me and one that I'm really excited about for a lot of reasons. I'm contracted with the best companies in the country. So if you happen to be in the market for life insurance, I'd be happy to run quotes for free. If you know anyone in the market, I'd be honored if you'd introduce me. Again, I hope you're doing awesome and I look forward to connecting you soon. So he sent a text out and then he called him. Like literally Warren Market. He's like, don't be a secret agent. Don't be shy.
Mhm.
You're in business. You got to own it. You're a life insurance agent and don't be a secret agent. The more people, the more you get out there, the more you're going to bring that business to you. So, he talks about putting posts and just don't be a secret agent. And it's just doing it consistently and putting effort. And that's how you maximize profitability. And that's how you fund your business. And not only that, you're committing that if you're reaching out to your warm market, you're holding yourself accountable that you're not going to quit. Because now you have people, family that you wrote applications on. So
Mhm.
there's a high level of accountability. They're looking at you, they trusted you, and it's far less likely that you're going to quit on your family when you do that, when you stick your
Yeah.
neck out.
It's a really good point. And just think about this, right? You heard Danny Young talk about it. It just takes one person to change your business completely. It could be a recruit, it could be a client that you're helping, right? It might be a family member or friends that you haven't talked to, but they needed life insurance. Think about this. A week from now, you found out a family friend or family passed away, and you're a life insurance broker, and you never mentioned to them once about life insurance, and they passed away, or they had a heart attack or stroke. Like how would that make you feel? And tomorrow's not promised. So that one text, whether it is sharing this opportunity to give them a better life or giving them a ring or a text message to offer them insurance. And if you offered it to them and they don't want it, that's a one thing. You did your part, right? But if you never mentioned it, how would you know if they need it or not? And let me tell you, I've reviewed thousands of policies clients have, okay? Free policy reviews. 90% of the clients don't know what they have, first of all. So you can be the agent to do a free policy review for them and educate them on what they have. I'm not even talking about selling my program. I'm talking about just reviewing what they have. Some of them haven't opened it in 20, 30 years, their policy package. It was the craziest thing I've seen. It was a policy package they didn't open for like 20, 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it was insane. And I opened it. I was the first one to open it after 30 years, guys. But think about that. And what do you know what I found out? It was like a 30-year term and it was about to expire.
Wow.
So people don't know what they don't know, and you could be the person to educate them. And this is, I want to share one story real quick. And Frank remembers one of the first times Frank came to Vegas to ride with me on appointments, and it was a Spanish speaking family, and
Yeah.
it was during Christmas time. And this client is a grandma. There is like children running around the house. And Frank, do you remember what happened? Can you explain what happened with that?
Yeah, I think she had cancer, right, or something?
Yeah, yeah, she had cancer. And do you know what happened? We were able to say, hey, do you have any policies in place right now? Can you just bring your policy so I can do a free policy review? We're reviewing the policy. She worked for like MGM, one of the casinos. She
Yeah,
had
I
a
think you
cancer policy.
yeah, she had a living benefits
Yeah.
policy and she was crying. I'm like, this is crazy. This company
She
is
had no idea. She had
but
no idea, guys.
here's a more of a point, Sean. I think at the end of the day, guys, we know people, this is a revolving door industry. I need you guys to step outside of that and be professionals at this business because when someone you get in front of has a policy, you can review it for them and point out, hey, here's the good news. You have an act living benefits policy here. Why don't I help you get this done? Remember that, Sean? That
Yeah.
was, and again, how many people do that? How many people actually take the time? I want every one of you listening to my voice to be professionals at, even if you're part-time, be professionals at what you do because most people won't. And the people that care are the ones that are very successful here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it just goes back to that. And if you guys can screenshot this and use it, copy it, copy it. Take a screenshot right now if you haven't done it and just send this out. I know I got a brand new, newly licensed agent on the call right now, Harry. So shout out to Harry, got his license. It's not even dry yet.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna
And be
be listening on the
intentional.
call here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be intentional. The thing is, it's not about just how much money I make, but the
Impact.
importance is the difference that you make and impact that you make. And it was this there was another one, Nora. We visited a client of Nora. Client had a stroke. He had stroke and his face is kind of droopy.
Mm.
And we didn't know he had living benefits. I was reading and reviewing the client's policy, and we found out he had a living benefits on one of the AIG policies that he got about 15, 20 years ago. And I we helped them to apply for the living benefits, and it's in the process now. So he's gonna get paid out. But think about it, even if it was 10, 20,000, Sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. What would that do for their family? So that's the impact that you're making. And on the recruit side, do you remember literally Danny met a guy out of a coffee shop that he haven't seen for years, and that was responsible for like $30 million of business last year from that one person that
Yes. And
just
that one
happened to.
person quit too. That one person quit. That's the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
irony.
that person is gone, but the impact that they made for the business is $30 million last year. So I'm just sharing this with you. I want you to think bigger. Like I don't like that's something that I see all the time. When you are financially tight, when you're in a financial bind, you're just thinking about, oh, how can I pay the next debt, the
Right.
bill, next bill, right?
Television. Yeah.
Yeah, your mind is so occupied with those things, but you got to think bigger to grow your business. What am I doing today to make my life better and my family's life better tomorrow? So think bigger. How can you send a text message? Send 5 text messages a day and say, hey, by the way, I'm an insurance broker. We represent the top best companies in the United States, and we do free policy reviews. It doesn't cost you a dime, but I'd love to review if you have all the benefits that you deserve. Something
I'm
like
actually
that.
going to do that. I'm going to do this too. I
Yeah.
was I'm lagging on that, but I got to tell you, Sean, this Saturday I got a phone call from my brother and my cousin from Northern California. Her husband was killed in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, wow.
And I feel guilty asking. I don't want to ask if he had life insurance, but
Yeah.
it's our duty. And if I would have got this text out beforehand, maybe it could make a difference. I don't know if he has it or not,
Yeah.
but he just went out to get a haircut. He's like, "Hey, honey, I'll be right back," and didn't come home. When so,
And accidental policy, Stephanie, can cost as little as
yeah,
$20, $30 a month.
yeah,
I mean,
man.
talking
So
about that, right? And
it's
accident
crazy.
is fourth leading cause of death in the United States. So I'm just saying to not make excuses. If you say, I'm so desperate to be successful, but you're not doing that, then are you really desperate to do this?
Yeah.
Are you really desperate to change your family's legacy? No, if you're not doing those things, which doesn't cost you a dime to send them a text, try that out. And I'm telling you, that's gonna start to change your mindset. You're getting out of your comfort zone, and that's when you grow in this business. All right.
Sean, do you remember a 25-year-old died of heart attack? Do you know that when the mom was so busy preparing for her birthday party, and
Yeah.
we keep following it up, and I really feel sorry for the family, and they have no insurance as of right now. They're fighting the relatives from the son-in-law, their daughters in San Diego, and they have money, but the thing is they just don't give the time. We offered to
Yeah.
review
We
some
did.
kind of how they could qualify, and this is so important. I like the way Frank was saying, you gotta offer, you gotta talk to people, you gotta get out of the comfort zone,
Hmm.
because not all IULs are created equal. They're not properly structured.
Hmm.
If you remember also Hazel, that works in one of the casinos, that we found out that we ended up to have not only to transfer the insurance company because they were not earning any kind of cash value. Do you
Yeah.
remember that, Sean?
Yeah.
And then we also added some products, which is the debt-free life. So you'll never know what people have in mind, no matter how busy they are. Is follow-up is the key to success as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Jericho. Yeah, and Jericho's really good at that. He has no problem going up to people and start talking about insurance and how important it is. And that's where the conviction is coming from. And just wanted to wrap up the call by saying this, right? The is not, success doesn't happen by chance. Okay. It happens by choice. It happens by consistency and by taking actions every day. So let's finish this year strong. And if you don't have a game plan, set up a call one-on-one with your agency owner or your key leader and let's go. Let's help families get protected. Let's help your family make more money. And let's finish this year strong, guys. All right. Thanks for joining the call, and I'll see you next time. All right. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome. Yeah, bye-bye.